Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Cavazos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we're starting technically a new series, not technically, Haunting of Bly Manor.
So excited.
So excited.
So excited.
We watched The Haunting of Hill House this past summer, and it was just probably one of the best horror shows that I've ever seen, in all honesty.
Amazing.
It was just done really well, and it wasn't always about the horror. There was a lot of character development. You really cared about the characters, and that's something that I thought that show did really, really well. And I'm really looking forward to see how this show continues on with that, especially now because we know this is kind of like an anthology where they're going to have the same actors portray different characters. I'm interested on how that might happen, especially if the relationships are different between people and that too. Like we've seen in the teaser trailer, we definitely saw Nell, Luke, and then the young father.
Yeah, the younger father. I feel like the sign of a great actor is if you can watch them go through different roles and not feel
associate them.
With they just kind of immerse themselves in this new role. And I just feel like they're going to do that, and hopefully it doesn't even really bother us even that much, because we'll just start to view them in their new roles. Regardless, I'm just so excited. I've heard all over the place, without spoilers or anything, obviously, that this is a completely different feel than The Haunting of Hill House. It's just a whole nother story, obviously, but just a different feel. Don't expect the same thing. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Very excited. Cannot wait.
Before we jump into today's video, we want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, The Coldest Water. If you want 10% off your entire order, use code DOSE at checkout. And if you want a chance to win one of these, check out the links down in the description below.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
We lay, my love and I, beneath the weeping willow.
Oh. Okay. Hey, is that the mom?
Alone I lie.
Yeah.
There's 3 suites in the castle, and Jack wanted to stay here.
Just for one night.
Before we left for the honeymoon. But I said, no way, not after those stories.
Wait, just the stories. You didn't see her.
No, God, no, I didn't see her. If I saw a dead woman, a dead nun, no less, crying in the corridors, we would not be getting married.
Okay, it's just a story. This place used to be a convent for a few decades in the 40s.
Oh.
Ghost stories are worse when there's a kid.
Adds a little
What
something.
if
Yeah,
she
that's
does
true.
that? She's the
I
owner?
have a story. It isn't really my story.
So much
It
different.
belongs to someone I knew. And it's not exactly short.
Well, it seems we have time enough and wine enough.
Is the story going to be from her perspective? Her telling these guests the story?
Maybe.
That'd be cool. Kind of like Tales from the Crypt.
And if a child gives the effect another turn of the screw, what do you say to 2?
Those are the 2 that we saw in the picture at the beginning.
Oh!
Oh, what?
Okay, here we go. Waiting for the spooky stuff.
I got my eye out for hidden ghosts.
Been in England long?
About 6 months.
6 months, during which time you've...
Dad.
Well,
Young Dad.
I've fallen quite in love with London.
But this is a full-time live-in position.
I know. That's actually why I responded to
The
the
children are wonderful. Exceptional, really. My niece and my nephew. Exceptional children, as I said. Don't call on me. Unless it's an emergency.
Okay.
I'm extraordinarily busy.
I feel like he's scared of the house.
Yeah. Or the children.
Yeah.
What makes a woman of your age want to give up her life to take care of someone else's children?
Seems to me an easy position to fill. At least as you've described.
Yeah,
What
what's
is
your
the catch?
catch?
Yeah. See, I don't see Nell here, so I feel like this is good.
Yeah.
She's a different character.
Hell,
Which
even the
is
dad,
awesome.
the
Yeah,
accent that he was
just-
able to put on.
They're really, doing a great job.
I'm honestly so curious. The catch.
Imagination, I suppose. We did find someone for a while.
They die.
Promising young woman. The children liked her. Well, I suppose she died. It was her own fault.
I feel like maybe it wasn't.
Never mind the parents died abroad. Never mind the governess took her own. So, yes.
So she killed herself?
Yeah, I feel like she may
Killed
not
herself.
have. Yeah.
We know how Hill House was.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever taught a classroom of 25 kids, but there's just too many of them? The ad said 2 children.
Just, she wants less. And you get to live in a house. She covers her mirrors.
Quite a while, actually.
Oh, she got the job.
I'm not running from anything.
Like there's something more.
Does she see things in the mirrors?
I mean, there's something weird about that. Why would you just cover up the mirrors? I thought those were windows for a second.
Ooh! Okay, that's what it is.
Because
Whoa!
she did see when she was walking across the street.
in the car.
Yeah.
So she
in the
sees
reflection.
weird stuff, and
Oh, this
in
is a great
reflections.
combination. Like, you see ghosts and you're going to a place
Yeah.
where there's possibly ghosts.
It's like, it's fine, I see them too.
Yeah, we'll get along. Something to talk about.
So clearly she didn't really have a great living situation to begin with, so that makes more sense why she was like drawn to the live-in, you know.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Earlier, didn't we see someone coming out of the water?
Yeah.
You're Miss Clayton. You must be. Oh, and you're so pretty.
Aw.
What a gorgeous lake.
Oh, you mustn't. It really is just a smelly old pond. But anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew she was holding something. I was like, a silly old thing. That seems like something that's haunted.
Silly old little haunted old thing.
And she's even prettier than I imagined. This is her.
Hi, Miles.
So pleased to meet you, my
The well? Why are they over a well? Oh gosh.
And this must be Mrs. Gross. Hi.
I'm sorry.
Mrs. Gross?
Goodness, I was
She
miles
looked out of it right there.
Yeah.
What was going on there?
Looking down the well, like, is it gross or gross? Because he said there was like a housekeeper, a groundskeeper, a
Cook,
live-in.
right?
Yeah.
I think it's weird about the kids.
Yeah. They're like so proper.
Yeah. Why? I want to know why she was there with him looking down the well.
Yeah.
Like, that was weird to me.
It's beautiful.
Come along.
Oh.
But, like, they seem like they're in control, and she just kind of looks like maybe
Yeah.
being controlled, maybe.
Lovely stairs. But you mustn't run on them. If you fall, you can injure yourself, and the stairs are not forgiving in the least.
I'm gonna remember that.
Not forgiving.
Yeah.
Stairs.
And this is where our parents used to live. You don't go in there anymore. We don't go in there anymore. It's all covered up. It's all just perfectly splendid.
Splendid.
Let's leave Miss Clayton to freshen
This
up.
is her room. Why did that door...
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
Oh! I'm sorry. May I come in?
What was it?
Yeah.
Okay, kid.
These kids are weird.
Yeah, something's weird about them both.
I just wanted to say how happy we all are that you're here.
They seem like too old for how young they are.
Just a little something to make you feel more welcome.
I don't trust that. It's haunted.
It's very pretty.
Like, they seem like adults in
Yeah.
children's bodies.
It's just like,
Like-
so, yeah. How old were they again?
I don't know. That was like... And then the way the little girl was talking was like...
Yeah.
Kind of like a grown-up. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're just like that, but it's weird.
It's just
And then the
everything's
way
so weird.
she
Yeah,
is
she's just acting like so robotic and...
What if they're ghosts?
But not the cook, though. So, like, he's acting normal.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I just wanted to see the world.
And what do you think of it so far?
See?
It's just so gorgeous here. Yeah. I know I keep saying it, but there's no other word.
Oh, I can think of a few others.
Oh, schneller.
Oh.
I've got to go home to my mum.
Disappointing.
You sound just like her.
I feel like something weird is gonna happen. Yeah.
What the hell is she looking at? Oh, the mirror.
Yes.
Oh, she's... You think it's more the brother than the sister?
The butterfly clip.
Oh, the brother gave. Okay.
Miles gave it to me.
He shouldn't have done
Is
that.
it their moms?
Because it doesn't belong to you.
Who does it belong to?
Miss Jessel,
Was that the other?
the other one.
The one who killed herself?
I'm so sorry. I'm so
What if
sorry.
that makes them like go crazy? Oh my gosh. It's gonna be in the... I bet that Miss
the one who killed
Jessel is
herself?
gonna be in the mirror.
She, like, nodded.
I was wrong. It's actually fine.
Did she just ask her?
2 minutes, okay?
Oh!
My gosh.
Sorry.
I wonder if this ghost is gonna get along with the house of ghosts.
Yeah, I'm like, are you okay living here, ghosty?
Yeah. Can you tell me what you think about these ghosts? I feel like she left America to escape this, I feel like. Not just like what she's
Maybe.
saying.
Good night, Danny.
You know, Mrs. Gross seems to think you should call me Miss Clayton.
Didn't you like it?
I'm sorry?
Look at her in the
The
background.
butterfly.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. This little boy's a little weird.
really weird actually.
Who are all these?
Why, they're dolls, of course.
I bet she sees
I'm still trying
those.
to think if this is like from where they were telling the story from. This is 87. That was in 2007. This would have been 20 years ago.
Because I think this is still the story that she was telling.
What the fuck is that?
Put her back. She stays there.
I'd quit this job so fucking fast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're expecting like a hand to grab it or something.
It's time for bed. You have to promise me that you'll stay in your room. Don't leave your room at night. Stay in your bed until morning.
I don't think I can promise that.
But you must.
Oh.
Okay. At least for tonight.
What if you have to get up to use the bathroom? I don't know why that was funny.
It was.
What?
This is like some sort of figure is what this looks like.
What? Is it moving?
Yeah.
She didn't see it? What? It's like a beak? Like a
Yeah.
plague doctor?
Yeah.
Wow, I'll never get tired of this place, I swear.
We'll check back in a week. We'll revisit that.
I'm very cross with you. Miss Clayton,
Cross? Oh, because she left her room?
you left your room last night, even though you promised you wouldn't. You've got to stay in your room so she doesn't see you.
Who?
The lady in the lake.
Flora.
Lady in the lake.
That's who we saw come out of the water. Oh, shit. Luke.
Is this Luke?
Is Luke gonna be a ghost?
That'd be interesting. What if Luke is like their dad?
Mmm.
Because their parents passed away.
Yeah.
The gardener did not even introduce
Gardener.
herself to the new au pair. She barely acknowledged her at all.
Okay, rude.
Simply treated her as if she'd always been there.
Was there somebody working on the grounds today? Maybe a repairman or something?
No, I don't believe so.
Because I saw a guy on the parapet on my way in.
On the parapet.
They all know something.
Everyone's got a look on their face. He said that the dad or the parents died out of the country, right? Or away.
Unless it was not
Yeah, a
what
lie,
happened.
yeah.
Don't.
They have moments when they just act like kids, and then there's like other moments
yeah,
with
when
like,
they, like-
specifically the boy, like he acts so much more weird. I mean, the girl obviously knows some stuff. Maybe it wasn't the parents, because that doesn't look like him.
Yeah.
He was blonde. I don't know if that was the parents. That,
That
fucking
doll
little doll
thing.
thingy. Yeah.
Something weird.
Is that the same one or is that a
I
different
think it's
one?
a different one.
Yeah, that doesn't look the same.
Let's see. Oh, there's like a light on. Or candle.
I've seen a few of these.
Well, you can't judge them. Not after what they've been through. There was a man. Which really is the only thing that can bring down a woman like that.
A man?
Luke? Oh, not Luke, but
She was gone long before she waded into that lake.
She went to the lake.
Flora found her. And Jamie found Flora. Talisman.
Talisman?
It's a tiny game of Flora's to keep us all safe.
Good evening, Miss Clayton.
Okay.
Time for bed.
Is it?
Oh.
I shouldn't think so.
No more games, Miles.
Do you like games, Danny?
Not at bedtime.
It's the best time for games, really. Stop being weird,
That's what we all want to say to him. Stop being weird.
That when you're keeping us all safe, that you keep yourself safe first. And no going on the parapet.
that was under the bed.
Oh.
I feel like that was the previous one. Like,
You know, you need to make sure that you pick these up. I would hate to break.
what's going on?
Where would you like her tonight? In the house or under the dresser?
Miss Clayton?
I was just about to tuck you in.
What is going on?
Something weird.
There's an electric fan in Flora's cupboard. I cannot sleep without it, I'm afraid.
Is that a figure 2 behind him?
I know. Or is it just a hat? So, they're like, can they see something? Or do they know?
They're gonna lock her in there?
She can sleep with you tonight.
She's like,
She's like scared. I feel like they're gonna lock her in there so she can't leave during. Because remember, they keep saying, like, don't leave.
He's gonna fucking close the door.
I don't see it.
Do you think they're trying to protect her, or?
I can't. Oh, the fucking mirror. Oh, that is creepy. Do you think they killed her?
They might be doing
That
it.
is so freaking weird.
Yeah, okay. But maybe they're trying to keep her safe?
I can't tell yet.
Because they said, don't leave your room.
I said no games.
Remember?
Open up. Open the door.
What the heck? Are they just like evil children? Oh gosh.
Gosh.
What?
Is she even in her bed or did they leave the room?
I wonder if they did it to keep her safe.
Yeah.
Because remember, she didn't. She left the room in the morning.
Yeah.
So sorry. So dreadfully sorry.
Okay, so it's still night.
It's under the
That
dresser.
thing is under the dress.
That's gotta be like the old, like, her predecessor, right?
Look, the thing. The
Oh,
witch
yeah,
thing.
the nose.
I said witch, but
Or
I
it's
meant
like a
the
mask,
plague,
right?
The
Yeah.
plague.
I think that was the hat behind the kid in his room. Because I saw the hat, but I didn't see the face.
What did they go do?
Are you outside?
Did they go to, like, the lake?
What did they go do? Or did they just stay? Okay, these kids freak me out.
Okay, so this was an interesting start to the season. A lot of questions. Danny, you know, she seems like she's dealing with her own ghost right now. Before she even got to this house, there's something that's following her around.
Yeah.
Some, like, ominous presence that she sees in mirrors. She obviously covers them up. We saw, like, the first instance of it that we saw was when, you know, she was crossing the street and she saw it, like, in the freaking car window. I'm not quite sure what's up with these kids, though. These kids freak me out.
Yeah, I can't tell if they were doing it to protect her, like to get rid of whatever it was, or because she had said, like, please don't leave your room, you know, or if they're just, like, bad kids.
The
I don't
boy
know.
seems a lot weirder than the girl.
Yeah,
Like, the
something's
boy,
weird.
like, I know he was, like, peeping on her when she was changing, but, like, that wasn't the only moment,
He makes
too.
weird comments,
He
like,
sounds like
do you
he's an
like
adult.
that, or like, night, or bedtime is the best time for games. Just, like, really
Yeah.
weird comments that, like, sound like some...
They're
like,
suggestive.
Yeah,
like, they're weird
some,
and
like,
suggestive, like,
adult
coming
creep
on to somebody,
would say.
yeah. And that's kind of what's, like,
Yeah.
what's weird about it all. And, like, obviously we saw, like, I think that was the actor that played Luke. It was from a distance.
Yeah.
I don't know what character he could be. Obviously, I don't know if he's a ghost or whatnot. You would assume he'd be a ghost right now. She has, like, these, like, weird, like, talisman things, which I'm not quite sure of. There's that one that I want to say that the one that she's putting under the dresser was the one that represents, like, the previous, her predecessor that was running the house. What's the name of her role again? Like a governess or
Au pair?
Au pair?
Au
Yeah, I've
pair,
never
yeah.
used that term before. So.
Yeah, I think she's like a governess or just like a, you know, caretaker.
Yeah.
Probably governess is the best word because she's also their teacher as well as just like their basically primary caretaker. Because remember the uncle said like there's a live-in housemaid, but your responsibility is completely. The children are your complete responsibility, which I think Miss Gross might be the housemaid. They haven't clarified.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know if it's Groves or Gross. I need to hear it again.
Sorry if we're saying the wrong thing.
But like something about her too is weird because she seems like she spaces out a lot, and it's just like there's something. Everyone who's a little weird except for like the cook. He seems really really normal.
But he also leaves.
He leaves. Yeah, he gets out of there.
Yeah.
So.
And the gardener doesn't really talk to anyone, and I'm pretty sure the gardener and the maid, or the housemaid, or the housekeeper were the live-ins, if I'm not mistaken. We'll probably get more clarification.
But she also like walked past her, didn't even acknowledge the fact that that she was there and like she knew. You think that like you would say something
you'd be
to
like,
somebody.
Oh, hey, welcome.
Man, there's so many weird things. I do like one thing that I thought possible was that the character, I mean, that's played by the actor who played Luke. Maybe he was like the guy who screwed over like her predecessor because she mentioned that Miss Gross. And like she said, like
they
he like
stole from Henry, who was like who employed, I think, or I think that's who they stole from. They stole basically. So which I think I might need to re-listen to that story again about her because I feel like I missed it. But we'll like re-listen to it and then like, really get the full like of what happened because eventually she like went to the lake. So and like I'm pretty sure drowned herself.
Did she drown herself or was she forced to drown herself?
And then the daughter found her.
Yeah, that's
and then
the
ever
creepy
since
part.
then it hasn't been the same. I mean, I'm not sure. The parents only died 2 years ago. I was thinking it was a while ago.
I did too. I think also that like this is possibly the house from the beginning part where like the story's being told. I'm not 100% sure. Kind of got to see the beginning scene again too to see like if the landscape matches up and whatnot. I think it'd be interesting, but it'd be I think it's exactly like 20 years ahead of time. So they're in 2007. This happened in 87.
Yeah, which I think it would make sense that this like manor eventually one day maybe is going on to like be an event, like they're hosting weddings and like that's why there's like ghost stories. Yeah. I wonder who, because she used to play the mom, who this actress telling us the story is, and I wonder if that's how the rest of like the season's gonna go is just like from her telling the story, which is actually really interesting.
Yeah, I'm really glad that like Danny, but the actress who played Nell and who's now playing Danny is kind of like like at the forefront now,
Yeah,
because I feel
she's
like
awesome.
she wasn't in the last season. I feel like obviously it was about her a lot, but I really like that she is taking like
She's
center
great.
stage now. She's doing really, really well. And like what you said, like you couldn't even really tell like compare to Nell or anything like that. And it wasn't just the hair. She really put herself in a completely different role.
You getting like lost in the story, which is like awesome, because
Yeah.
I didn't find myself really comparing the characters at all, or even seeing similar mannerisms.
In all honesty, I think there was like the initial thing of seeing Nell, obviously who we assumed was Luke, and then when we first saw the dad. But after like that, like after about the first initial shock, like oh that's who we know it is, like it completely went away. These actors are really, really good.
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be kind of some sort of weird timeline thing like last season, you know? Remember, they basically told the entire story within the course of like a few days?
Yeah, that was interesting too, how they they told the story, and then it was like, you know, each sibling, and then they came back around to like kind of like present time and whatnot.
I think this is going to be more of a linear story. I mean, I don't know. I really like, now I'm starting to understand what they're saying. Like, this is something totally different, you know, same like vibe, but like completely different story, which is like really awesome, and I'm very interested in it. I can't wait to keep seeing a little bit more about these kids.
I want to, even though like, you know, the kids are obviously what we're like being shown the most, and obviously there's a lot of weird stuff that's going on there with them, like who knows what the hell at this point. But like one of my biggest questions, which I brought up a few seconds ago, but like the fact that there's like a ghost following her around, I feel like it wasn't just because, you know, her classroom was overwhelming and then she left because like, oh, I couldn't get a grip on like 25. I get a grip of, but like, you know, she wanted something a little bit more close, like so I could help people like more directly as opposed to like a larger number of kids. But I don't feel like that's the only reason, and I feel like she was trying to run away from something, whatever the case may be, and like I'm pretty sure this like ominous figure that she keeps seeing in mirrors might be that.
Yeah, I mean, this figure, maybe it was like someone she knew, I don't know, or maybe it's something that's haunting her. Yeah.
To me, it's like it's interesting, like, oh, I like this house might have ghosts, but I brought my own ghost. Fight fire with fire.
Alright, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye, everyone.